Hello everyone! Here we are for our final encounter of the No Banlist Pauper Showdown series in the round robin, possibly a decisive match. So let's see, we're gonna play first. First match is going to be High Tide against Raptor's Storm. The second one is gonna be my Storm against Istover. Alright, I'm keeping, that's for sure. So let's see what we're up to, shall we? This matchup most likely going to be just a race of who can combo off faster, especially game 1. So he has double Rider Flame, has the empty Cabal Ritual. Yeah, so it's a strong hand, but he currently does not have a source of red, but he's going to go like Beatbog, then maybe Ritual, Night's Whisper, find his red, go for the empty. But it's not that fast of a hand, so yeah, okay, we don't want 3 islands. Alright, ship it there. So we are looking here for Archaeomancer, Cloud of Fairies, Ghostly Flicker. These are the things we would like to see the most. Since we need so many though, I think I'm gonna start off with the Ponder, even though it's not the most mana efficient play, and see if we can keep or not. Okay, so there's the Cloud. Cloud is nice. So yeah, I think I'm gonna go for the slightly non-mana efficient way. Just keep these. Play the island and pass. And I don't want to git probe. I mean, I will draw it, but I don't want to cast it yet, because I don't want that extra island that's on top of my deck necessarily. So I think I will perhaps first shuffle with the Merchant Scroll. Or, depending on what he does, I might have to try and go for it next turn. But I think I should not be dead here. Because like, yeah, so he played Beatbog, he has these 6 and 2 unknown, but it looks like he does not have the red source. Okay, there's the red source. So I guess if he has first day of class as well, we're dead. Okay, more mana. So mana does not seem to be the issue. Let's see if he has the instant win this turn. Just goes for the empty. Alright. So main deck we don't have any answers, so we just have to win next turn. Or try to. Okay. Doesn't really matter what's in his hand. There's nothing he can interact with. So I know there's an island on top of my deck that I do not really like drawing, but maybe we can just loot it away with this Merchant Scroll. Let's see. Let's see. So I think I'm pretty much guaranteed to start with a high tide, right? That's for sure. And then the question is, do we wanna scroll first, get perhaps a flicker, and then try... we're gonna see 3 fresh cards to find Archaeomancer. Also, question is whether I should be planning on discarding the other high tide to Phrenic Surge or just casting it. Okay, let's go 1 high tide. I actually think I'm gonna cast this tide, play the island, and then Phrenic Surge, save Merchant Scroll for later. Actually, first I should probe before I Phrenic, if I'm doing this. Alternatively, I could scroll for like a Gush first to have more options, but no, I think I'm gonna start off with the Phrenic. There's another high tide and a Giga Drowse. I mean, these are bricks at this point. So let's discard these 2. 1, 2, 3. Now we're gonna scroll. What do we get? I mean, Impulse has the highest chance of like hitting the Archaeomancer. But if we get Archaeomancer, yeah, Archaeomancer can rebuy us Merchant Scroll, so that would be fine, right? Okay, I'm gonna get Impulse. There's the Mancer. Okay, so let's see if I did my math correct, but I hope so. Yeah, I'm pretty sure I did, because I even have this extra high tide that I can cast, so yeah. Let's go, Cloud of Fairies. Can yield to these, untap 2. Now we get Merchant Scroll, we Merchant Scroll for Flicker. We start making infinite mana, and that should be the win. Alright, opponent conceded, so let's go to sideboarding. Let me see. So he's probably bringing in extra Darises. He has 2 in the main, 2 in the side. He's got Pyroblast as well. I don't think he's gonna bring Seal of Fire. He could maybe. Anyway, I think Hydroblasts are pretty good here. Dispel is pretty good. Echoing Truth is specifically for the matchup, so that we have a way to deal with the resolved empty tokens. And Spell Pierce is a maybe. What are the bad cards here? I don't think Giga Drowse does very much here. The only thing that would do would be like to tap his lands to delay him from going off, but that seems bad. I would rather have a counter. And usually fine to cut a cantrip. Usually fine to cut 1 or 2 Phrenic Surge. Let me see. Maybe we can cut like a single snap, because If he's not bringing Seal of Fire, then I think it's absolutely fine cutting Snap. If he does bring Seals, I might keep the Snap in for my protection. But yeah, this seems fine. It's a one-lander, and we have Capsize in hand, which is the only sort of dead card in the deck. We do, however, have High Tide and 2 cantrips, so I think it's probably good enough. Raptor keeps 7 as well, though, so we might be dead before we can muster any defense. Okay, there's a land. That's nice that we don't have to search for land. So starting with Ponder over Preordain, usually the correct pick. And there's Cloud of Fairies, which I like quite a bit. So we're missing basically just Archaeomancer for the combo. We could potentially try to go for it next turn, even though it would be quite risky. But yeah, I'm certainly keeping these, I think even in this order. I'm gonna save the Git probe for next turn because... okay, he just passes. Yeah, I'm gonna save the probe for now, because now is when I can actually do stuff with this information. Okay, so there's a Pyro. First day a relay, pedal. So that's not too much, right? Huh. So he could go for like a small relay to be setting up or something. Yeah, that's nice, but does not really concern us too much. I actually think I'm just gonna Ponder and then Preordain again. And if he wants to Pyroblast, that's totally fine with me. There's a Mancer. Okay. And I think, since he doesn't seem to be close to going off, I want the island over the Echoing Truth. So let's go like this, no shuffle, and I am gonna Preordain actually. And I think it's fine keeping the island, and I don't want the truth. Yeah, sure, that seems fine to me. And depending on whether he taps out or what, I might be going for it next turn, or I might just Merchant Scroll for like a Hydroblast. Seems to be going for something, maybe just a small relay now. I think that would be savvy from him. Adds the probe for more storm. Okay, that's looking a little bit scary now. Because he still will probably leave up red for Pyroblast during my turn. And he also might... So I can't really go off next turn unless I draw like a counterspell or something. Huh. So let's see what did he hit with the relay. So we know he has first day Pyro in hand and 2 unknown. And this is what he hit with relay. So a lot of black mana, 1 redraw, and some lands. Yeah, so he's gonna have a lot of mana. Mana is no constraint for him. I think either way it's correct to scroll now for either Dispel or Hydroblast. It doesn't... does it matter? I don't think it really matters. Okay, so let's go Island, scroll. Yeah, I'm gonna get the Hydro. And I'm planning on going off next turn. The thing is, he could just kill me if he finds the empty here. And I was thinking like Hydroblast counters first day, yes, but Pyroblast then counters my Hydro, so that doesn't even work. But I still don't think I was supposed to go for the turn 3 in face of a Pyroblast. Yeah, so am I going for the Hydro here? He'll just counter back, right? So, I don't think adding Storm matters. He already has enough Storm to kill me. But I don't think tapping his red mana really matters either. So I actually think I let this resolve. Interesting choice. Does this mean he already has the empty? Yeah, it looks like it does. Looks like it does, so we are dead here, yeah. Unfortunate. Oh. I'm just gonna let him do his thing, but yeah, even if he Hydroed, he just Pyros back. It doesn't really matter. I was just hoping he does not hit the empty there, and perhaps we go to our turn and then have the Hydroblast to force our own combo through. But yeah, okay, let's go to sideboarding again. And I don't think I'm supposed to be doing anything differently. I just need to go off faster. Yeah, let's just go. Run the play. Oh, this is tough. It's really brutal that we don't have any cantrips or anything to keep us going. And we still miss a Cloud of Fairies and a High Tide to go off. So I actually think I'm mulliganing this. Because like this hand, if our top two are bricks, then we just lose, right? Oh, oops. No lander, okay. Okay, let's go. Yeah, I guess we keep these 5. It seems okay. What do we get rid of? I mean, we're certainly keeping High Tide. I think the Archaeomancer is just too important for the deck. I think we're probably wanting to Merchant Scroll for Flicker. And I think I need the redraw from Compelling Argument, and I'll just ship these two. And like, if I need to get a Gash, I can scroll for it. Yeah. It's tough though, going down to 5, he's on 7. Cycle this. Oops. Land, please? Nope. Ay. This could just be it. Yeah. But I do not think I was supposed to go to 4. Like, these 5 were good, but we need the land. Yeah. I guess I can pretend I'm sitting on a dispel or something, but I don't think it matters. Just goes for really. Okay. But it's a decent relay. I mean, no empty yet there. He could still empty now. No. Okay, so he does not have empty. If he had empty, I think he would have gone at least for the small empty. And I don't see first day either, but it's possible he has first day in his hand. Okay, we do hit the land. Question is, I don't think we... Okay, can we win somehow? I don't think we can, right? Can like high tide, flicker the 2 lands, we have 3 mana. No, we cannot win now. But I think if I like scroll for high tide, I can probably win next turn. Alternatively, I could get like a gush and try to go off with that. Yeah. Anyway, I think I'm going for the scroll instead of leaving up model. I don't think a single counter spell is good enough against all he has there. And we just need to advance our own game plan a bit. So yeah, I think it's between Gush, second High Tide, or maybe like a Hydro or Dispel for protection, but I don't think that's that. Alternatively, we can be transmuting this for the Cloud of Fairies, right? But yeah, I still think we just get the High Tide. Hope he doesn't kill us here and probably try to go off next turn. Yeah, that's a lot of mana. Even more mana. And yes, since he had the Pyroblast in his relay pile, there's just 0 sense passing up with Muddle. So let's see. Okay, just another relay. Alright, he's certainly winning next turn. Since there's the first day and the empty. Okay, another relay. Sure, he's like 1000% winning next turn, if he gets it. So let's see if we are facing any interaction on his side. There is a Pyroblast. Okay. Can we beat that? I'm afraid we can't because we're a land short. I mean, as long as he counters the first high tide, he just wins and there's nothing we can do. in actuality, we cannot win actually, because we don't have enough to cast the second Titan Flicker. So, okay, what was I thinking? Maybe in that case I should have gotten like a Gush. Yeah, maybe I should have gotten a Gush last turn instead. But yeah, now... If I get Gush now, does that help anything? No. Nope. We just can't go off here. Alright, that's rough. Let's move on to the next match. Here we are for our second match against Raptor56. Hopefully we'll get our revenge playing Storm ourselves against his Mono Blue Delver. And yeah, I'm keeping. Okay, Fairy Seer. I am just gonna go for Sulfur Vent Pass. No point trying to do anything else. So to be noted, his build does run 2 main deck Echoing Truth. So he does have interaction for us. I think I'm definitely trying to go for something here, so let's scout the hand, see if we have to play around like a Daze or what. Okay, so there's a Daze. And that's it for interaction. There's Post Stutter, but no open mana. So, how far do we want to go? Let's see. So let's say we crack this. So we get 2 mana, 3 mana, 4 mana, 5 mana. I think I'm using both probes this turn. Okay, and this helps. So again, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 mana, -1 because of the Daze. But yeah, that's still great. So let's just go. And yeah, I'm playing the Bolt. Alright, a Flame Resource, let's go again. So let's see, we have 5 cards in our yard. We could try to star first. Maybe we can threshold the Cabal Ritual then. Let's get a black here. I guess I could draw Cruise, but yeah, sure. Actually, I could draw Cruise. We draw Star, and we have okay, but that one gives us the threshold, so we definitely play that. I guess I keep the blue in pool. Sure. go Cabal. I guess now if he makes us pay... Okay, he does not make us pay. Okay. So that was possibly a slight misplay from me. Because if he made us pay for the Cabal, we have to pay with the red and then we can only play one of these. Okay, so I'm gonna go empty into relay. And this many empty tokens, it's not lethal next turn, but it's pretty close. He can't really deal with that with his creatures, so he has to find the Echoing Truth. But even if he does, we have this relay to maybe go off again. And I do think I block in case he attacks. He's cried 2 on the bottom. Plays Fairy Seer and Island, so... Okay, sure, we might as well start with the probe. There's no real downside to that. Okay, so I guess he has a gush. He could gush into the Echoing Truth. And he does have a daze. We are actually really constricted on mana here. Wow. Because we only have Cabal Ritual in our pile. And so... Yeah, I'm thinking if there's anything we can really do about that. Because if we like Cabal Ritual or Manamorphose or something, he just dazes. And then we can't cast any of our other cards. So that was kind of unfortunate. I guess I could just play the star. But that seems so medium. But yeah, I'm convinced if we play like any of the 2 mana spells to start off, he just dazes. So, okay, I think let's go to attacks. And do I swing with all, or do I leave back maybe to block the ninja? I think I leave back 1 to just jump the ninja. And we still deal... this is 15 attackers. Even if he blocks, he goes to 7. Yeah. So let's do like this. Okay, and I'm just gonna go Furnace into Star. Or do I want to draw the days out? Okay, I'm gonna start off a Manamorphose just to see his reaction. Like, that's the less likely card he cars, but... Oh, I guess I completely missed he has a spell stutter sprite. I'm a dummy. Okay, never mind. Wow. That was embarrassing. Alright. Yeah, it's been a busy weekend for me. Not playing optimally, I guess. But it doesn't matter. this game at this point is all about whether or not he can find one of the two echoing truth here. Caches. Do you have it? Looks like not. And this is not enough blockers, right? Yeah, we got it. Okay. Oof, close. Well, let's go to sideboarding. So, there's a mind game going on, right? Because he has two echoing truths in the main, two more in the side. Our way to play around it is Grapeshot. But going off with Grapeshot is so much more difficult than going off with empty. So it's kind of tough. What do we do? I think I certainly want some number of pyros, maybe even all four. And the advantage of cutting the empty package is that we can just cut these and bring these in, right? And that's kind of clean, straightforward sideboarding. And then for game 3, maybe we can pivot back into the empty plan. So that's kind of funny, right? There could be a consideration to leave some of the empty in, but I don't think that's correct, because I think he just brings in the echoing truth. So I'm gonna try to go for this, and let's see. I mean, this is the first match in this series. I'm siding Grapeshot in. I wanna at least give it a shot, since I put it into my deck. It's possible that it's just so much more difficult to win with Grapeshots that it maybe shouldn't even be a thing, but I guess we're gonna see. Can we have some lands, please? Just being able to make land drops is so good in this matchup. Yeah, alright. I think I'm bottoming the Grapeshot, and I'm trying to go for like a big pile with relays and so on. And maybe even go off over multiple turns. Yeah, I think that's the plan. Also, if he has a git probe of his own, he does not get to see how we sideboard it. So that's another advantage of just putting the Grapeshot on the bottom. Rite of Flame is nice. Does not allow us to really go off here, though. I mean, we could... No, nothing. Oh, cost 40 hacker. Does that mean he maybe doesn't have a second island? Or he's just playing it in his second main to give us less info? Okay, he knows what's up. So his sideboard, apart from the extra echoing truth, he has a big bunch of hydroblasts and a playset of dispels. I'm not sure if he has space for all that, but I'm highly expecting he has at least something here, right? But I think I would like to see what it is. So let's start with the probe. He has a foil and a dispel and a daze. Wow. Okay, that's gonna be potentially difficult. So let's see. If we go Furnace, Rite of Flame. He could like daze that maybe? If he lets that resolve, that's gonna be amazing for us, right? I'm gonna try to do something and see if it works. So I think if he... Okay, he does not do anything with this one. Very interesting. So we could crack this, play Dark Ritual. He surely dispels that, right? That's like 99%. And then we relay, and that would be a relay 4, 3, 4, 5. We're losing our land, but we're getting 2 extra storm and drawing one of his counter spells off of the deal. So I think that's possibly good enough. Alternatively, I could just like Chromatic Star into relay. Maybe that's even better. But we are not drawing out the dispel that way. Okay, I think I want to draw the dispel out. So crack Rachel. If he lets this resolve, then I'm super confused. Okay, there's the dispel. As expected, and yeah, nothing fancy, let's just relay here. Okay, got some pretty decent hits, I would say. Dispel is out. We still have to play around days and foil. It's gonna be difficult. Scars the island. So again, we know days, foil, fairy seer. Oh, and I guess we got a probe here, so why not start with that? Sure. Yet another days. And a spell starter. Jeez. Wow, can I beat this? That he drew 2 more pieces of interaction. That's insane. Wow. Start with the pedal. Okay. Vault, right? And then I think I go for the Dark Ritual. This is looking quite grim. I mean, I Dark Ritual, he probably sprites that, is my guess. What do I do then? Maybe like Rite of Flame. He double dazes. I just have nothing. This is so tough. Okay, let's go. I think I have to spend these cards. either way, right? So let's go Dark Ritual to start with. Sprites don't really have anything to do with that, right? But if we're planning to dispute, we might as well dispute now, but he's just gonna daze that. And that's pretty terrible in my opinion. We could ride a flame here. And he has to daze twice to deal with that. And if he doesn't, we can relay. Okay, I'm down with that. All right. Wow. That was a lot. Okay, so foil and 2 islands in hand, or 1 island we know. 1 island, 1 unknown. Wow. He's saying there seems to be a bug that even though he chooses not to draw on ninjas, so it's a May, right? But it still forced him to discard, so that's big. Okay. So we're gonna try to overcome the bug manually. So I'm gonna go... yeah, I'm gonna go for the Dark Ritual. Let's see. Okay, so he foils this spell, he discards... so he is supposed to be at 0 cards in hand, so he does not play with these 2 cards he has. So I'm just gonna go to my second main to get rid of the black mana, then I'm gonna... I think I will play one of the stars. Okay. So he ninjutsus. Okay, so he has a sprite in hand, and I mean, I'm dead next turn. Gushing now, okay. Yeah, I guess that makes sense. Alright, so we have to go off this turn. And I guess this is where I wished I had Empty still in my deck, but... yeah, I'm gonna start off with the cruise. Sure, let's relay... let's ride a flame, sorry, first. Foils. Okay. Let's go cruise. It is looking grim, and we don't find anything. Okay, let's go to game 3. And he has the Echoing Truth. So it's a shame we did not show any grape shots. But I think actually for game 3, I am gonna, since I am on the play, it gives me a lot of speed, so I think I'm going back to my original plan. I'm gonna keep some Pyroblast, maybe all 4 to answer. Deadly Dispute seems not so great, Cabal Reach also not so great, maybe just 3 Pyros to keep the speed of the deck up. Alright, let's go first. Huh. Yeah, I mean, I think we keep. It's not gonna be a fast win, but with double relay, we could build something up here. And I actually think I'm supposed to start with the Crevice, I think, in case we draw the 2-mana red draw spell, I don't remember the name, so we can cast it next turn. Okay, nothing. Or do we try to... No, I think it's probably worth just playing Sulfur Vent and passing. And plan on playing some rituals and then double relay. Okay, so let's see what you're working with. Double Spell Stutter and does have the Echoing Truth. Okay. Okay, so if I ride a Flame here, that's like 1000% getting Spell Stuttered, right? Maybe he'll Spell Stutter the Pedal. It actually doesn't matter whether he stutters the Pedal or the Rite of Flame. But okay, I mean, we already played the probe, so we might as well try and go for at least 1 relay. Okay, so now we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, up to 6 mana. So we could play the rituals. Yeah, it really depends whether or not he counters, but I would also like to keep my lands intact. So maybe just go for relay for 3 this turn. Also makes him waste his mana. I kind of like that. Yeah, so just a mini relay, but we did not waste any of our resources, and he's wasting his mana, so this seems good. Okay, plays the sprite anyway, makes sense since he has another one. Drew a Git probe, now he has the info. Preordain off the Git probe, and now he has these and one unknown. Is that right? Notably does not have sprite mana. And does not have Echoing Truth mana. Wow, okay. So this kind of confuses me. So the fact that he did play his Preordain probably means he drew some sort of counter magic. Otherwise, I can't really imagine him tapping out like this, leaving himself empty to potentially just getting emptied. So, yeah, I think though that we are supposed to go for it, right? So I think I sag this one and start with the Rite of Flame, see where that goes. So let's see, we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 mana. 7, 8 if our rituals resolve. But yeah, okay, let's see. So sag this into Rite of Flame. Resolves. Okay. So maybe he has like a Hydra for the first day. Would be my guess. But yeah, I'm gonna try and Cabal Ritual with Threshold. So let's sack this. So that's 5, and now Morphos. I'm gonna add black red, right? Yeah, sure. Okay. No longer in the dark as of the last card he has. So it's a Dispel. Okay, it's a Dispel for our first day. So can we maybe find a Power Blast for that? If we do, we just win, right? Or if we find second first day. Or maybe he cars the Cabal. So let's see, we have 5, 6, 7 mana. If he cars the Cabal, it's also bad for us. Okay, let's Morphos again first. Again, I think black-red is the go-to. We did find the cruise. Okay, then I guess I sag the pedal to cruise then. Or I could Cabal here. Okay, I'm gonna Cabal here first, since I have the threshold. And I'm leaving more red in the pool. Okay, he does not dispel this. Let's go for the cruiser then. I guess make more storm from this. We have 9 mana, so this is 6, 7, 8, 9. But I think I'm just gonna try and find the win right here. Anyway, let's redraw. Okay, more mana is always nice. Let's go for the impulse. Oh, 2 bricks. I guess we can still play a land, right? So that's good to keep in mind. Let's go for the star. Make blue here in case we draw another cruise. Brick again. Okay, so again 6, 7, 8 mana. No, 9 if we play the land. Okay. We play the first day. Sadly, he dispels that. But it's more storm for us. So that part is nice. So now we just play Furnace. We go for the empty. And for the relay. And he is just gonna echoing through our tokens next turn. But we have a pretty huge relay to go off of. So hopefully that's gonna be enough, right? Notably, a lot of these were delved to the cruise, so I'm not actually sure. It should be 13 cards from here. It's gonna be quite a stack, so yeah. And he has to Echoing Truth now, otherwise he's passing a turn into a Pyroblast. So he presumably has to just Echoing Truth now, and then he's open to our next empty, right? At least that's the thought. I'm not sure if we're gonna have enough mana on our next turn, since we did not hit very many rituals at all. Yeah, 6. Scacious, okay. So I think we know he still has a Gush and a Sprite, but it doesn't matter too much. We kind of just have to go for it here or we're dead, right? And let's see if we can do it or not. So, like seriously, we hit a battle and that's it for mana? What is this? So that's 3, 4 if we play a land. So we have to try and like chain Manamorphose into something. I guess I might as well play a land. Let's go Morphos into black-red again. Dark Ritual. That's very nice. So we have 4, 5, 6 mana. So we can now first the day into empty. Yeah, I think. Is that enough? Let's see. First day. He has a days for this. So I think we have to pay. Or we could just Pyroblast, because like paying or Pyroblasting is basically the same. But we're making more Storm. Does it matter? I don't think it matters, and I think I would rather pay the black. Okay, so let's pay the days, but then we have to find one more mana somewhere. Yeah, I'm just gonna rummage. There's a Cabal. Let's see. Yeah, we just Cabal and hope. Seems like it. It resolves. Insane. We have it. Red here. Empty. and win. All right, that was it. So we are 1-1 against Raptor, and since this was the last match of the round robin in this tournament, we are, I believe, 10-4 in terms of matches. So a pretty nice result. Let's see if any of the other competitors get close. In case they do, we are going to maybe do one more elimination round to decide on the winner. But anyway, thank you everyone for watching, and yeah, check out more No Banlist Pauper on the other players' channels. Have a good day.